Live. Well, since Elena's behind me, I'm not gonna talk this game, so no cast, I guess. Goodbye.
Hello. Yes, Carly talked me into it.
Charlie did?
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay, well I can't really cast actually because Elena's behind me, so it's all you. Wait,
No, okay. I don't. He said all I had to do was color, which I still don't know what that means.
it just means when I say what happens, you tell me how you feel. But on the other hand, I can't really play by play when Elena's behind me and she's in the game, so
Brian,
never
did you
mind.
see what I sent you?
You sent me something?
Okay, okay,
I
we're
sent you
good.
something in client.
In client.
Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
Oh, yeah. Wait. You can spectate the game and just sit here though for Discord
yeah.
though. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, you don't have to say anything then, Peachy. You just have to sit here and stream for everyone. But
Well, I
what?
don't think she'll be able to stream. Her internet's dog.
Then never mind. Okay, just
Yeah.
sit and spectate for fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, okay, bye.
All right. Well, we're
Bye.
on stream. I guess we just don't have to say anything, Peachy, and
Okay,
watch the
cool.
stream in peace. Goodbye. We're just gonna sit here in peace.
Bye. Okay, so we can like talk amongst ourselves. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna be quiet now then. No, I'll be shush. I'll be shush.
We're finally in.
Oh, makes sense. I'm guessing no audio. Ah, great. Yeah, about that. I don't want to cast. No, somebody come in here and cast, please. I don't want to cast. Well, the Milwaukee Bucks baby have Annie. That champ's kind of OP right now. Ah, Worm will be here in 10 minutes. Oh, there's D-Drew. Yay, now we have someone to cast.
Hello,
Right,
gamer.
right, D-Drew?
The warrior spirit is never broken.
I need a diet soda or something. Keep the energy. No, it's past midnight. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Ugh. I'll just rely on the base energy levels and the remainder of my 5 p.m. coffee. How's everyone doing?
Very good. The stream can't hear Brian because Elena's right next to him, so that's why there's.
The
That's why
stream
Brian.
can't hear him, or
Yeah, he muted himself on purpose.
oh, okay. So we can't hear him either.
No, we can hear him, but the stream can't hear him.
Oh,
He muted
interesting.
himself on the stream.
Just on the stream.
Right.
We
So
have
that
the
way the
technology.
strats
It's
don't get
incredible.
leaked over the stream.
I see. I see. They need to set themselves up like a gamer room for matches. Or maybe one of them just goes into the LCS studio.
No.
Could be fun.
It's LA, bro. Rent's too expensive. No, they don't. It's too expensive, man. How are you gonna get an
That's
extra room
very
just for a
true.
gaming room in LA,
I
man?
forgot about LA. That sucks. But everything's there.
Alright, whose comp do you like better?
Let's see. You have MBB being very ultimate reliant, and then on the other side of EXO, I would have really liked to see like maybe a Lulu instead of the Zyra to buff up the Caitlyn and just DPS through. Because if the Caitlyn survives and the Caitlyn Victor survives like the initial burst, theoretically they should be able to deeps through.
I must not fall.
But it's all really dependent on how well the Kayn and the Annie play, I think. Everything else is pretty streamlined. So, I don't know.
Kane with Morgana
MBB,
shield
much easier to
sounds kind of
execute,
OP.
I think. But like Mordekaiser could take over the game because he has that winning matchup into Ornn. Depends on the Sejuani. I don't know how much I like the Sedge here because they picked Sejuani with 2 ranged champions and then only locked in 1 more. Kind of Monka-esque, but they can probably make it work. How much longer until we get in?
I don't know. Brian said be right back and then AFK'd, so guess we'll see.
No.
Oh, they're in champ
Like
select.
they're in actual champ select. Awesome. So maybe like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, gamers, to another week of the Bubble Tea League.
Yo, Damien, come in here and give us your unbiased cast.
I don't want to see EXO just like permagank top between minutes like 1 through 8, and then everybody runs bot lane to start murdering the Sibber Morgana. But if they can pull off the 3 camp clear in gank bot, that's probably going to be really impactful, because I think that's really strong right now.
Alright, Drew. Well, anyways, I'm not feeling that great, so I'm gonna go lay down.
Oh,
But
yeah, for sure, buddy.
Worm said he'll be here. He said he'll be here in 10 minutes, about 4 minutes ago. So he should be in about 5 minutes.
Oh! Well, if my
So
math
for
checks
now,
out, it should be
hold the
6. But
fort.
I
I
got it.
believe in you,
Thank you,
and
buddy.
I will enjoy it from the bed.
Yeah, have a restful
Peace.
night. And then there was me. I never wanted a podcast. It's all on me. Are they in game yet? They are in game. Spectate. Or did they? No, I got the same thing, so maybe it's for both of us? I don't know. Big freeze coming in. Yeah. I'm gonna relaunch and see if mine does it. Just in case. Or we could just put it on a further delay if we sync up. Get movements going. Oh, and they paused immediately. Perfect. And very early Mayo DC. It does look like Milwaukee Bucks will be looking for an invade here pretty early. Go ahead and zoom out. Ender Wiggins gonna be able to read it just by placing that ward back and away.
Seconds until minions spawn.
Did anybody bring a sweeper? No, it is very nice to bring a sweeper here in these level 1 invades, just to make sure nobody... Oh, I froze. There it is. Because they don't know yet that they have been seen. It looks like EXO will choose to respond by hanging out in the jungle, placing some more defensive vision. Decker will get a word on the enemy red buff to respond. A little bit of trade of information coming in, more or less equal.
Minions have spawned.
Except Milwaukee Bucks still does not know that they have been seen. No recalls coming in for Sweeper. Will be a 10 ward start. No mana flow stacks going over early either. Alrighty, so we'll have to see how this game shapes up. Annie should have the advantage going into this, well, Victor theoretically has the advantage in this matchup, I believe. But Annie is stronger per the patch, so we will see. Kayn starting without a leash. And checks the bush level 1. Good heads up to read it. I'm not sure if any XP was missed by the EXO bot lane. It looks like Cincy got a lot of it. Yep, Ender missed all of it, so he will probably be hitting level 2 off of the melees in the wave. Just 1 or 2 of them. Victor able to get the early push into mid. Little CS advantage, possibly, if Annie has trouble under turret. Cincy deftly dodging out of there. Not going to have to blow a cleanse. And the game more or less shaping up to be relatively equal. We'll see where the Kayn paths from here. He may be looking for a bot gank if they look for Elena to maybe get a flash stun. They will definitely want to land this on the Zyra instead of the Caitlyn because of the cleanse. Victor with the early advantage. Flash lands, but they are actually going for Cincy instead. Meteo's maybe dying here, just barely alive to the turret. The Ignite ticking, and it is not quite enough. It is also worth mentioning that I did not notice this until just now. Man Puppet piloting the Mordekaiser, and it is Sejuani in the top lane. I was like, Mordekaiser does not have a dash. Surprise, surprise. Early bot sums blown. Mordekaiser walking into the jungle here. They don't have any defensive vision, so that may just be a free Raptor steal with the mid pressure that they have. Early wave shove, and you hate to see Caitlyn being pushed in, that is for sure, but the early jungle gank will do that. Sivir piloting with a Cull as well. Early knockup going on to this Sejuani, gonna get a good trade and a grasp proc. They're in the lane. Swanzel just still holding down the mid fort, trying to not bleed as much as possible. But no more potions remaining. Decker with a potion. We'll see if Elena's roam is able to make anything happen here, but we'll maybe take a flash. Good early cleanse from Decker, able to dodge out of the follow-up CC. And that will be the result of that play. All in all, you think it favors Decker for sure, but even just having that early roam does maybe help Twanzel get the push back in, but gonna choose to keep the wave right there instead of looking to get a nice reset. Maybe grab some more potions, stave off further pressure in this lane. Jungle CS advantage definitely going to this Mordekaiser with that Raptor camp he was able to steal and just some more comfortable pathing because he chose not to gank. All in all, I think that EXO doing a great job of dodging out of any early pressure that Cena Meteotes was able to provide. You love where the lane state is for MBB in the bot lane right now. No kills, just a quiet game. Lots of top lane combat. I definitely like this play for Teddy. A lot more flashes early, and Ares of Doom just going straight down to the minion wave. First Blood going over for the Ornn. It is a solo bolo. Annie crashing her wave for the very first time this game. I'm very proud. Elena getting chunked by the Kate trap, going to be replaced immediately. And CMA Meteotes will look again for this gank. The cleanse is still down, but Morgana does not have flash to land it this time. MVP is aware of where the Mordekaiser is right now, seeing him on that ward by the Raptors. Yeah, he's getting chunked. No ignites, so not quite enough kill pressure. Now that Decker is 6, that could change though. Twanzel has a ghost maybe to get out of it, just gonna continually be poked out. He is down at double CS to this Victor in the mid lane right now. Yeah, definitely Brian suggesting that Silas would be a better pick here in lieu of the Annie. Yeah, it would have been much better with the Sejuani, that's for sure. Or rather, wait, I got my teams mixed up, but yeah, still. Would have felt really good with Morgana shield too. Decker gonna definitely get a kill there. The Tippers is gonna be chasing down, but they don't have the damage to get back on Decker. That will just be a solo kill and a jungle gank being drawn. Teddy may be feeling the pressure to get one more kill down, but not sure how impactful another Ornn solo kill would be in this game. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what Kayn build he opts for. He does have the first strike there, which makes me think perhaps he will go for a blue Kayn build, but we will have to see. I'm not too savvy on the Kayn itemization. Nice little stun and some minion wave, but the Victor's still able to win on the backside of that trade just because of the gravity pool. No bot plates going down for either of these very shovey lanes. And that Cole is almost fully popped. Hello, Joshua. Our very famous Wormy here to join me on the cast.
Classic Wormy. Yes, apologies for being late. I've been keeping up with the game though, so we should be good time.
How dare you? That's true. Mordekaiser is sneaking away this dragon, but Kayn coming in for the gang, since he may have to blow both sums here. Blows Flash to start with, and he knows that he's dead. Gonna try and just DPS and damage back. That is a dragon going over, and Decker has the shove going in. So maybe we see if they all walk bot lane together. MBB reading the play, they do not want to try to push this wave any further. Especially seeing how Ender Wiggins is pathing, they know that they are not safe to stick around. Zyra is maybe never that bold unless he has friends, and that is a huge chunk coming from Decker. They are maybe diving this tower or getting chunked in the top lane, but that does not matter. Decker flashing forward, able to get one more kill, and Cleanses able to get a double kill. Will he be able to get the third? He is kiting this out as best he can. Ornn trying to get a solo kill on the Annie in the meantime, but the top fight is still going on. The Kayn is able to get a kill back onto Decker. I do not believe that that was a shutdown, but that is 2 kills in that whole fight going to Kayn and 2 going to Decker.
Yeah, the bounty hadn't quite ticked up, so he's not going to get the full gold off that back. But I feel like Ender Wiggins maybe playing a bit too safe there. Could have walked up, maybe traded the kill back onto Kayn if not saved Decker.
Yeah, I would think so as well, because if there's under turret, you definitely have flash available to start tanking and then get the hell out of dodge before they can land any CC on you. But even still, that was well played by the side of EXO and MBB both, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, even despite having been spotted up by that pink ward in the red side trying, Decker opted to walk in, get some damage down on the tower, and ultimately come out with a lot of gold for himself there.
Since he's holding his cleanse, knows that not too much follow-up can come out, saving it for when he's really in danger. Yeah, it is a blue Kayn. Given all of the interactions he's had with those ranged champions, definitely getting it very early here, relative to some other Kayns I've seen in solo queue.
That blue form has been buffed recently, I think just last patch. Got a bit more damage on some of the abilities. Gonna help out with the clear, gonna help out with this
Some more
chunk he's
stacks
putting
here
down
from
onto
Decker. Does he think he can get this full kill here? No, but still a nice chunk. Decker choosing to hold the ultimate. Does not think he has enough damage to get anything back on the Kayn. Save it for the lane pressure. Maybe you get another tricksy kill on the Annie. It does feel as though Cena Mediotes has been a little bit more impactful on this Kayn pick so far, but Mordekaiser is getting a little farm advantage in the meantime.
We've seen seen on Meteo's pick that came before in past weeks. Definitely one of their comfort picks, along with Diana and Zin. You know, something semi-assassin, lots of dive potential. Down a bit of farm, but it's just game things against the Mordekaiser. You can't really keep up with that clear speed. Especially with all this pressure he's been putting out on the bottom mid lanes.
Almost a fight happening there between the Kayn and the Mordekaiser. Kayn knowing that he does not have his ultimate up, choosing not to take that fight. Heirs of Doom continuing to fight there in the top lane versus Teddy on this Ornn pick. Ultimately just going to be some farm traded. Both people in the top lane still have their teleport abilities, so they will be able to get back to lane scot-free if they get chunked low and do not die. And that is a Cull pop right there. Right as the camera pans down, feels very nice for the Sivir going into the back. She is backing on 1500 gold, and there were no kills that went down just now.
Yeah, 20 CS advantage, gonna get that Kraken Slayer complete, matching the mythic item that Caitlyn has already completed. Gonna be a bit quicker on those Berserker Gears, I guess.
Yep, first items finished both for the Sivir and the Caitlyn. You have to think that perhaps the Kraken Slayer may be stronger in this fight, but relative champion strengths we'll have to see, because Caitlyn you'd think would be stronger as a champion. Better single target damage, that's for sure.
Well, Man Puppet trying to sneak in here for the lane gang bot lane, avoiding the pinks on the river, but actually getting spotted on the first ward there.
MBB is aware. They have the heads up on this play, and tries to chunk the Sivir.
Spell shield to block the Kato. Mord E not quite connecting there. Just gonna walk back to tower.
My camera definitely preferring top lane during that whole exchange, but that will be dropped, and Cincy may be in trouble here. He doesn't have flash to get far out, gets kill forced, and that is a kill pickup for the Kayn. See, now Meteo's definitely going down to the Ignite, and that is a lot of kills for EXO actually at the end of that play, and they were the ones who initiated it, of course.
Yeah,
Decker there a lot quicker on the roam compared to that Annie.
Annie not opting to move. I guess just wanted to get that wave shoved in. Gonna pick up a bit of extra CS to try and close this differential. But 3-1 in terms of kills going over in EXO's favor. Also getting tons of plates with the Rift Herald charging in.
Yeah,
Decker's
lots
gonna
of gold
get
for
this
Decker.
This tower close to dead. Plates now just dropping, so they were able to pick up a bit of extra gold before they fell. And oh, look at this. More EXO macro, moving the Caitlyn to the mid lane. Gonna look to get as much gold off these outer towers as possible.
And that actually closed the CS gap as well coming into this game. Into the mid game, rather.
I'm a little curious, with the 27 CS difference in top, what's the gold look like between the two of them? Obviously, Ornn already hit Sunfire, but...
It's looking like a 200 gold advantage for Sejuani.
Wow.
Which kind of checks out.
Immaculate.
From what I recall from my training back in like season 7 from some coaches and stuff, 20 CS roughly even to a kill.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
First blood maybe adds a little bit of difference to that, but it's about where you'd expect it to be.
They're actually almost dead even though. I'm not sure if I missed something or if my scoreboard was not updated, but it's 15 gold difference between them now. I might have missed an Ornn picking up a wave or something. But yeah, almost dead even up there.
Not that it ultimately matters. 500 gold either way will not impact this game in any way.
Yeah,
oh, not at your order.
The sorry.
What's up?
The gold is almost dead even, but importantly, Sej has opted to complete the Mythic, getting the Radiant Virtue completed. So team fighting power gonna be up on this Ornn who's opted for the wave clear of Sunfire.
Ooh, play by Milwaukee Bucks. Gonna be Flash Gale Force blown by Cincy, and Chiasnax may be going down almost. Decker with a lot of damage. I was doing some thinking just a moment ago, and I think that possibly this Victor is the hardest scaling champion in the game relative to everyone else, because he will outrange pretty much everyone in the game, other than maybe a Morgana Q, the Boomerang, bounces and maybe a Kane W, but in terms of the physical bodies, you think that this Victor is going to outrange and be able to kite out pretty much everything in the game and has the cleanse as well.
Also, with as much gold as there is on the junglers, this is really going to feel like a rough game for the AD carries. More importantly, this is going to feel like a game where AD carries are kind of almost irrelevant in fights.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna be seeing a lot of pressure on the mid support duos to make, you know, the plays that we want to be seeing here. Got lots of pick potential from Annie Morgana with long range Qs. You know, maybe a Flash Tibbers. And we've got Roots from Ender Wiggins as well.
Yeah, both teams definitely with the capacity still to win this game heartily. And some objective bounties available as well for Milwaukee Bucks. We'll have to see if they're able to get stuff together to make a play, but if they try and make it again on Cincy, maybe it will just be a cleanse Gale Force instead this time. Twanzel taking a lot of damage. Free turret for Decker. Still being stuck in that side lane.
We've got next Dragon, not up too soon, but gonna want to be seeing some Milwaukee Bucks baby pressure around that one. Stop the soul point from being obtained by XL. Kind of sweeping the objectives right now, really. No outer turrets taken by MBB, no dragons, both Rift Arrows taken by XL.
Break spawning in 1 minute. Both teams recalling. When it's at this point, you want to definitely remember that you have not too much time coming into this dragon, so this will be your last recall. If it's even 2 minutes before dragon, sometimes it'll be your last recall before the dragon.
I really don't like that ult use by Teddy here.
No, it will not
With
be a
Unleashed
dragon fight.
I was gonna say,
explicitly.
Unleashed TP, dragon coming up, you know you're probably gonna have to TP down for team fight. Or at least match it, if Sedge does.
Mid shove. MBB is really late getting back here. That will just be the mid turret going down. And giving them a little bit more extra space to walk into river if they choose, but they will continue to hang out in the mid lane, maybe push one more wave before walking into the dragon, but that is a nice chunk for the Kayn. They have not fully set up in this river yet. I would maybe prefer to see the Ornn walking straight down and teleporting top lane if he needs to, but instead choosing the other way. KW gonna continually chunk as much as possible, but that is the Herald drop as well for EXO. That will secure them a lot of mid pressure. MBB looking to fight in the river instead, giving up the mid lane.
Just kind of hanging around here is great for XO. We do see the Ornn teleport coming in now, but the Sejuani got the back hammer off and cascaded into the fight.
Kayn definitely maybe going down here.
Really?
Right, going the way of EXO. Teddy caught and Sejuani ult to secure the kill. MBB losing on both sides of that play, both mid lane and into their flash tippers, but the play is over already.
Oh, Twan. Oh no.
Maybe a little bit of frustration. Yeah.
What do you know? It's 1950 in the game. We've got Baron coming up off the back of that as well. And MBB is just not in a position to contest this.
It's still maybe a little bit coin flippy. I don't know that they can kill it before the Kayn gets there, but if MBB is not fully aware that they are on the dragon, Kayn is actually walking towards the bot side. They are not calling it out yet.
There are no things coming out either on the map, so they're just completely blind to this.
They don't know. They just think that maybe they're recalling. I mean, Kayn could have gotten there if they had been thinking about it, but maybe they're a little bit tilted off of that play. Not sure quite how to approach the game. Always important to remember that every game is winnable. That is indeed an early bird, that is for sure. One more team fight and maybe EXO gets an inhib, team fight after that, and they win the game. That's going to be the game plan for them moving forward.
Yeah.
You'll want to see them pick up that top turret as well.
If it gets there, the
Any
soul
standing
point
gold
for...
on the map. Yeah, they have a lot of ways to win this game.
Yeah. For now, just gonna go back to our lane assignments, clear out some vision, clear out some waves. Maybe reset the mental after the back of that dragon fight.
Decker matching the Ornn instead, because Ornn has mostly armor still at this point. Man Puppet taking no damage from Tibbers, gonna try to kite out and run as much as possible, but Twanzel definitely gonna be stuck in the Shadow Realm, just burning and burning to this Mordekaiser who does not yet have a mythic item on the main side, and maybe trying to make a play on this top side. Sejuani blows her flash and ultimate is able to get out safely. Exo, seeing all of the pressure on the top side, just gonna push straight down the mid lane, pick up as much standing gold as possible here on the map, including an inhibitor turret and a tier 2 bot turret.
Yeah, 3 people topside running at that full tank Sejuani. Gotta wonder what they're looking for up there besides maybe 300 gold. Gonna sacrifice their inhib tower in the mid lane and bot out, inner tower for that play. A bit rough.
If you are MBB at this point, I think you want to definitely be buying as many pink wards and setting up little pockets of vision where if Exo walks just a little bit too aggressively, you definitely get a flash and at the very least, and if not a kill.
Here we go again. 2 people up.
Sejuani doesn't have flash, but they don't quite have the cooldowns, not quite positioned in the right way either. A little bit too scared, but Decker maybe... Okay, C9 Mediotes reads that Decker is there with the vision on the river.
I'm not a fan of Blue Cane here, by the way. I feel like...
Oh, that is a big stun from the Annie! Going forward, and it is just Teddy here in the back line. Everybody collapsing backwards. C9 Mediote's gonna see if he can get a big shutdown here into Decker. The Zhonya's, the flash from Cincy, and Exo actually gonna win on the backside of this play, even though it looked really good for MBB going into it.
Twan's just caught in no man's land.
Yeah, that's tragic.
He had
really.
no way
Such
out
a great
there, that is
engage
for
from
sure.
MBB.
Yeah.
But not quite enough follow-up. It was just Teddy diving the back line, and everybody, both teams kind of pincering to kind of deal with their own invaders in their own territory.
Yeah.
Exo definitely going to benefit in that scenario because they have the gold lead.
Also, that fight is actually a really good example of why I don't like Blue Cane here. The clump there, first of all, I feel like MVP needs a second frontliner, and Red Cane can give you that. But also, in a clump like that, Red Cane's healing so much. He can be a battle buddy for Teddy there.
Yeah,
something might be able to be made. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think there's an argument for both, because you have a hard time getting damage onto the Victor, Kate, Morgana.
For sure, the long range carries on the side of EXO would definitely, point you towards running that Blue Cane, but definitely understandable when you're in those chokes and you get the, 5-man stuns from an A. Coming in there with a Red Cane is just gonna keep you alive for so much longer.
Yeah.
Oh, Twan.
Oh, flash forward! The
own.
cleanse immediately blown, and Twanzel going immediately down. Just trying to see if they can get a pick right before this dragon, but Twanzel, not enough friends there to really capitalize on that vision pocket.
Yeah, gets one shot in return. A bit over ambitious there to be looking for plays on his own. Team wasn't quite on board with it.
Teddy looking for the ultimate. Sejuani ultimate stops him from casting it. Will dash forward with his R2 instead. C9 Mediote stuck in the death realm, flashes out, but he is not going to be able to escape from this. Given the waves, maybe you think that they could just end the game if they get 1 or 2 more kills.
Yeah, it's looking like it. We do have...
Certainly looking for it. I don't think they have a Baron ready. I maybe would have liked to have seen them push that bot turret and get double inhib, recall, take the Baron, but we'll see what they choose to do here.
Looking like they're headed towards the top. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Recall, set up for Baron.
Baron.
That's gonna be the name of the game here.
Free inhib. They have Dragon Soul now, even more team fighting power. I think Blue Cane also looks a lot worse here just because the team's behind, right? When you're down this much gold,
absolutely. Yeah, assassins from behind suck.
So, maybe in another version of this game, but unfortunately not panning out for them too well here.
Yeah.
Decker setting up his own little vision pocket, maybe just fully bursting. Yep. I mean, that's the story with the gold lead. Morgana not able to really check those vision pockets on her own. You would maybe need the Ornn even to walk up with you. Because the Kayn is not quite suited for it, given his glass cannon build.
MBB still looking for something of a fight here, being zoned out by the Victor. And
Annie with the stun. No cleanse available this time, but he does not quite have enough damage. Never mind, he does! The 0-6 Annie able to kill the 80 carry lol in 2023. Lots of damage here into Decker. Will he be able to survive here? Big shield from the Seraph's Embrace. EXO maybe looking to just fully end the game here. Flash forward, able to get another kill onto Skyhawk, and you think maybe this is the game.
Yeah, definitely gonna look like it. We've got a lone Morgana in the base, still 15 seconds on Annie.
I don't think there's a way they can really weather the storm here, unless they get a miracle.
It's looking like at least both of those in Nexus towers. We've got no Caitlyn autos, but Victor Chunk's gonna be enough to take those out. And they're looking for something more. No ult up just yet. He's doing that Baron play. It's not gonna be up in time. That's game for MBB. Congratulations, XL.
Nice easy win. Who do we think is our MVP this game? Probably Decker?
Yeah, Decker played really well around these objective fights, zoning out the enemies after securing the lead for himself.
Yeah, and he really abused the matchup and played well into the enemy team. Just the power of Victor into these short range compositions really being shown. I will see if I can pull him real quick.
Good game by EXO for sure there. Oh, hello, welcome back.
Tim, but we brought back Chris to join us here on the dub. What are your
First thing I want to say is let's fucking go.
Yeah, good game. Absolutely. You guys played it really well. How did you feel about the team comps coming into this game?
I mean, the team comp, as far as we went, it felt amazing. I think we kind of got exactly what we want. It was a little odd them trying to ban out my boy Juan. I don't know what that was about, but he still had that pocket pick more. And we honestly, they didn't respect Tim on the Victor. That was a little wild.
Yeah,
But,
great spot for Victor, that is for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I saw you beating on each other in that top lane for a long time. Did you think you could benefit from a Heartsteel, or just Radiant Virtue too overpowered right now?
I mean, Heartsteel's good in lane and all like that, but I always try to play more towards like the team comp and everything. And Radiant Virtue is just so strong right now, just being able to heal everyone and everything. So I just feel like I got to get more out of the Virtue. I mean, yeah, the Heartsteel would have helped me out more in lane, but I think I was already minus that one kill I entered. Lane I felt pretty good about, so I just felt the Radiant Virtue would help us out more in the game as a whole.
For sure.
Yeah, you did really well to attract some pressure up there. How did you feel when they sent 3 men top to try and take you down?
So we saw those 3 top, and there's like the whole team was like, "Hey man, like we'll make sure your sacrifice is in vain." I was like, "Boys, like I'm good. I got my Q, I got flash, I got ult. I ain't scared of it." But yeah, I mean they made it hurt. They sent the 3, but I think we just got more out of it all. I think we got a total of like 3 towers out of that, and almost an inhib.
Oh,
And
for sure.
I managed not to die. I mean, it was close. I ain't gonna lie. The Ornn ult was beautiful. I meant to hit him with my ult instead of the Kayn, but all in all, like it honestly helped us more than I think it hurt us. Them in the 3 top. So I mean, it did my job. Because I didn't lose my lane. I drew pressure when I needed to get the pressure up there, so we could do more elsewhere on the map, and just felt great.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff. I mean, it was a pretty straightforward game. You guys in solid control for a lot of it, just building up that lead. I did notice that you walked into that dragon fight instead of walking top lane and using the teleport. That I appreciate. It was some smart map awareness.
Yeah, Yeah, we called out the dragon. We kept a good eye on the timers, everything. Our boy Tim behind the wheel, he does a great job of calling it out what we should be doing next as far as the macro plays. Said like he let us know we should be back and everything for the dragon. So I saw him a TP up. I had a good bit of like distance there. I wasn't too worried about wanting to get on the tower, so I was trying to just walk up there, we secure the dragon. I could TP back if I needed to.
Good stuff. Alrighty. Well, do you have any other shout outs or any other fun moments during the game you want to highlight?
I mean, the game as a whole just felt amazing. I feel like XO. This is definitely the year of XO. I'm gonna say it. But it just felt to me we've really come together as a team these last couple of games. We've definitely learned from our mistakes. The practices we've been doing really been helping out. I know Tim has helped me out a lot individually, like in top lane. I'm really hoping that effort he's put in is kind of showing in my playing up there. And as a game as a whole, like I just feel like we're really driving well as a team, doing comps well, we're doing our drafts well, and we're just doing what we can.
Good stuff. Alrighty. Well, that will probably do it here for us tonight. Any other closing words?
Just beyond let's buck and go and year of XO.
Congratulations, EXO. Well played in your game versus MBB.
And congratulations, Chris, as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Big congratulations. That's going to do it for the Bubble Tea League stream tonight. We've got no game on Sunday, but D-Dive is coming back on Monday against Second Breakfast. So look forward to that one, 8 p.m. PST. Drew, you're a Deep Dive member. Do you have anything to say to SB before we wrap up stream here?
Good luck.
Good luck. Love to see a respectful opponent.
Oh no, you could take it either direction if I'm being honest.
Okay, we love to see ambiguity.
Well, good night, everyone.
Goodbye.
Night.